What's up guys, Tim Wilson from Tim Wilson UK and 58 Degree here, and welcome back to the Golf Club 2 and the PGA Championship 2018 from Bellerive Country Club. This is round number 4 and we are going to jump straight in. And while this is loading up, I just want to say a big apology for the sound quality in round number 3. I thought I'd plug my USB microphone in, but it seems like that I didn't, and the sound was being recorded on the headset, or the mic on the headset, which wasn't extended, and that's why it sounds so quiet and quite echoey. So hopefully this audio is an awful lot better. Secondly, somebody's also asked me why I'm using the Tim Wilson UK channel to record this particular series of videos for the PGA Championship, and the only reason that I'm using this one is because the 300 names for the pro golfers, the PGA Tour golfers, were put into the Tim Wilson UK Golf Club 2 account, and I didn't want to go through the pains of recreating that for TGC2 on 58 Degree when TGC 2019 is coming out shortly, and I'm going to have to do that anyway. So let's get this round underway. This is the final round. We have favourable winds in this final round to start with, 5 mile an hour headwinds, so we should be able to get this a long ways down. What will be interesting to see here is whether I can manage to keep it on the fairway. I did go a little bit right yesterday and it ended up in the right hand rough, and today we're in the left hand rough, so that fairway is fairly convex. I didn't hit it particularly straight, granted, but it did bounce left as well. We've got the ball above our feet, which means it's going to move off to the left hand side. I hope that's going to be enough club to get up onto the green. Not quite. It's just caught the edge of the bunker. I think if it had even hit that rough, it probably would have dropped back into the bunker anyway. Oh, I played that pretty well. I will take that. Right, so we get off to a par start. I think we were around 15 under par for the 3 rounds. Yeah, 15 under par for the 3 rounds, and it is a little bit of an anomaly, the scoring for the PGA Tour pros, purely because of the fact that this course, when I first started, this course wasn't handicapped, so it doesn't give you an accurate representation, unlike Carnoustie, where I played at the Open and didn't fare particularly well there, and the pros played particularly well. So, and it does actually warn you that if you do include a non-handicap course in your society play, not in your society play, in your career play, that the handicaps that the golfers have are not accurately represented when the course is not handicap rated. So just bear that in mind if you are ever considering putting non-handicap courses into your career seasons and or events. Alright, 310 yards, should have just about 100 yards, which we do. Let's add a smidge more onto that. Pulled it a little. Hopefully the wind will straighten that out. It's going to be left of the flag. The yardage was absolutely bang on. Probably a little short. We are below the hole, so that's the main thing. 20 feet. That's not too bad. That's going to be about 4 feet away. Let's hope we can just convert the par and move on. I certainly don't take those for granted, and that's exactly the reason why I didn't allow enough on that. And we don't get the par. We get a bogey on hole number 2, and that is 1 over par for the day and back to 14 under overall. Right, first of the par 3s, 140 yards it's playing today. The yardage on this club is pretty much bang on. And with that pin location, it was vitally important that I hit that straight. And with a 2-mile-an-hour wind, I cannot for 1 minute believe that that would have gone that far left. I hit that dead straight. Weird. Very, very strange. There you go. Let's just make sure we get this one in. That last one was a tap in at 4 feet on the previous hole, and I managed to lip that one out, so I'm not going to make the same mistake again. Alright, 3 holes played, 1 over par for the round, 14 under for the event. Long par 4, and I think in the last couple of rounds I have hit this a little wayward, and we have been playing the second from the rough. So it'd be nice to actually hit this one straight. Looks like it's tracking nicely. Yeah, that should be a decent drive. 315 yards, and looks like we've got a good angle on this flag as well. We are coming up and over the bunker. Pin is right, I say right in the front of the green. There's not an awful lot of green. It's not right in the front, but there's not a lot of green to play with. So it's going to be a tricky approach shot here. Played the 192. I'm hoping that the wind's going to push this up. I think I'm going to come up short. Yeah. That wind had almost zero effect on that. "12 yards to the 12 yards to the pin. Let's see if we can play. I'm hoping this angle's not too steep for a chip shot, but let's find out. No, it worked out alright. That's a couple of chip shots out of the bunker that have played okay. Left myself 2 or 3 feet. Still 1 over for the round though. I don't think I'm in any fear of anybody catching me here, but it would be nice to score an under par round. I haven't had a bogey-free rounder here at Bellerive, so that went out the window. Got a great bounce there. Yeah, that went out the window trying to hit a bogey-free round. I've hit a one or many a bogey on all 4 rounds so far. So it's just about finishing every round under par. And we started this round 15 under par, so we could pretty much say that that is, well, it is an average of 5 under par per round, but I'm going to have to pull my finger out to try and keep that record going. Alright, so that's playing about 172. Let's see this. It looks like it's tracking alright. Has it got the legs? Yeah, that's okay. It may not get up that slope. It looks like it's just sitting on the top of a little mound there. But we should have an uphill putt here. Slightly uphill. 12 feet. And that just burns the edge. Here's another one of these 4-footers. There we go, in for par. So that is 5 holes done, and we've yet to get a birdie on the scorecard. Lofted that up a little. I'm hoping the wind's going to stall this. It looks quite good. Oh, hit the flag. It only just skirted the flag though, so it didn't take any of the momentum of the shot off of it. Otherwise that would have been nice and close and a little tap in for a birdie. But it turns out we've got a tricky little 10-footer here. So that's another birdie opportunity that is going to slip by. There we go, in for a par. Hole number 6 done. Alright, hole number 7, short par 4. Want to be down the right hand side if we can. Just to give us a good angle on that flag. That should be in the middle to the right hand side of the fairway. The wind might move us over a little. That's okay, we're not going to be playing over the bunker. Ball might be above my feet, yeah, but not anything to really worry about. That's playing about 92 yards into an 8-mile-an-hour wind. Oh, don't spin back, don't spin back. Thank you. Thought it was going to come all the way back off the green. That is not an easy little putt. Once more, that is around the 10 feet mark. So that one is safely negotiated. So we're back to level par for the round, back to 15 under overall. And we're on to hole number 8. So we're coming to the end of the front 9 quite quickly. Another nice straight drive. That should be a decent way down there. Now, yesterday I tried to go for this green in 2 and it kicked off to the right and ended in the right hand rough. That pin is pretty much inaccessible there because we are not going to be able to get over that bunker, but we want to try and thread the needle and get this up on the green. That's the plan, but best laid plans. Let's have a look. And this time we've bounced off to the left and we're in the left hand rough, but that's going to give us a little bit more distance between us and the flag. 31 yards to the flag. We're in the heavy rough, so I think we're going to need to play this shot. So the flop shots haven't been too bad. That probably could have been a little better. About 10 feet away. Yeah, 10 feet away. And ever so slightly breaking to the right at the end. Is it downhill? Slightly downhill. And I shouldn't have even aimed it to the left. I did push it as well, but that's gone 5 feet past. So this is all about just making sure we pick the par up, which we have done. Alright, let's see if we can finish the the front 9 with a birdie. That would be nice. Another decent drive. The wind should help keep that nice and straight. That's a good strike. Right, wind and that slope means we're going to have to push this over a little. 21 feet uphill. That's playing 161. Oh, I've hit a slow. Let's hope that that stays straight if nothing else. Yeah, okay, so the slow counteract where I actually aimed and it went dead straight. That's not too bad. We're on the putting surface. It's going to be a long putt. If it slows down, that's probably going to be about 25-30 feet. 32 feet, but it is uphill, and I think the slope is all, looks like it's down. No, let's have a look. Uphill, uphill. It's uphill all the way. "32 feet. That's not a bad attempt from that distance with that swing. Let's just make sure we get this one in. Yep. Right, so we finished the front 9 level. 1 bogey, 1 birdie, the rest pars. Alright, back 9 is where we normally do the damage. Let's see if we can keep that pattern alive. I've said this a million times before, but the one thing that I am looking forward to in TGC 2019 is that fast forward button, because when you know that ball is going to land smack bang in the middle of the fairway, you really don't need to watch it all the way until it lands, and it's a little bit crazy. It is. I get it when you're playing into the green, but the drives, you don't need to watch them all the way. Alright, so that didn't move anywhere off that slope. That was a red slope that was going from right to left, which should have pulled that ball back round to the left hand side, and it did nothing. So that's not a bad putt from 35 feet. I barely touched that. It was 1 foot downhill, so I knew that the slope was going to take it and push it quite close to the hole. I didn't anticipate that it would be that close with such a small backstroke. Alright, so this is the short par 4. Down the left hand side every time. Push that a little. I think I may be okay. It's quite flat down there. Yeah. I did have a little bit of fade or slice on that. 38 yards to the flag. And that is bang on the money. Let's see if we can make this into a birdie. 4 feet. Yep, that's a birdie. So that is the first birdie on the back 9. Let's see if we can keep it going. 4 more just to keep the 5 under par per round pattern going. That would be nice. See, that's exactly where I would fast forward it. That's going nowhere but fairway. Safe as houses, and really we just want to accelerate that to get onto the next shot. Right, 142, really tight pin location there. Right over the top of it. It stopped fairly quickly because I think I'm going to have a downhill putt now. Yeah, ever so slightly downhill, but it's downhill nonetheless. 17 feet. Let's just get this rolling. Should trickle down towards the hole. Oh, that is not far away. 5 inches. Right. 13. 169 to the flag. That came up a lot shorter than I thought. I did take a little off of it because I was scared that it was going to go long, but it came up a lot shorter than I thought it was going to. Probably a little too strong there. It didn't have enough time for the slope to take effect, and that is a tricky par putt. 5 feet, swinging a long way, but we managed to negotiate that one safely and get out of there with a par. Right, that's hole number 13 done. 14, short par 4, 410 yards, playing 397 today. Another one of those drives that really doesn't need to be watched until its conclusion. Could be fast forwarded. Right, really tricky pin locations in this final round. 123 to the flag, playing 125. 10-mile-an-hour wind. Hit a fast, so that is probably not going to be anywhere near the green. No. Shocker. Absolute shocker. And that's going to make a really tough shot now. Okay, so this is going to be a really, really difficult par conversion. It looks straight, but I can guarantee you that it's not. No. And I did aim a little left, but it went further left than what I aimed, so that's going to be a drop shot. And that's going to take us back to level par. So we're not making any headway on the score. Luckily enough, there's nobody really pressurizing us. DJ's got back to level par, but it's not going to really give us any headaches. I've only got 4 holes left, so the best I can do is probably still 5 under par, but that's assuming there's an eagle in there somewhere. But let's see what we can do. That's nicely in the middle of the fairway. Looks like that pin's tucked on the right hand side from here. Let's have a quick look. Oh no, it's not. It's tucked on the left hand side. It's a long par 4. Right, coming in nicely. Got a nice little roll out there. That is pin high, and that's going to be about 6 or 7 feet. Okay, so drop a shot, get it straight back. So there's one of the birdies I was looking for. 238 yard par 3. Horrible, horrible pin position. I'm just going to hit my 2-iron and get this hopefully on the green somewhere. You know what, I wouldn't be too displeased if this actually ran out, because otherwise that's going to leave a long putt. The distance was right. I wouldn't have made it over the bunkers if I was going straight at the flag, but I did pull it a lot further left than I originally aimed. 56 feet. One foot downhill. The problem with this is I don't know where the slope is. So how far past is it going to run? See, there we go. So that's already gone 15 feet past the hole. So we're going to have a tricky bar putt here now. Yeah, so that's the par putt miss. So that's the shot given straight back. There is no way I'm going to end up with a decent score on this final round, but the pin positions have been really, really tough, even if I must say so myself. We are net level par for the day, still 15 under for the competition, for the tournament. So still heading up the field, but it would have been nice to try and pick some shots up on this round. We've still got 3 holes left. I think this is 16. It's either 16 or 17. Let's have a quick look. It's going to be a tricky pin to attack. I don't think I'm going to have the legs to get there. This is 17, so we've got this one and one more to play. Hit that nice and straight. Let's hope the wind doesn't push that into those bunkers. And that's going to creep onto the front of the green, but that is going to be a country mile from the flag. I don't think I could be further away from the flag. It's the opposite side of the green. 62 feet. This is for eagle. 1 foot uphill. It's tracking nicely. It's tracking very nice. Oh, that was not far away, and that's going to leave me with about 3 or 4 feet coming back. For 1 minute, I thought that was going to go in. Oh, we picked up a birdie on the par 5. And 1 hole to play. So we are under par for the round. Should come back into the fairway. It shouldn't run out the other side either, because there is an upslope there. Almost 300 yards. Right, we've got 171 to the flag. So that slope and the wind should cancel each other out. I'm a little further to the right. And the yardage should be about bang on as well. Alright, so the slope had less of an effect than the wind. But it's alright, it's going to give me about 15 feet. Ooh, 21, miscalculated there. 21 feet for the birdie. It's turning nicely. Oh, lips out on the 18th. We tap this in. We finish at 1 under par, 69. So it's not difficult to get into the 60s here with a par 70 course. So I think it was a 65, 64, 66, 69. Let's have a quick look. Just waiting for the screen to load up. There we go. 65, 64, 66, 69. 264 total, 16 under par. Don't know whether I actually finished on top. I would imagine I did, because the guys were way behind. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like. If you want to leave some comments either on this channel, Tim Wilson UK, if you're watching this on Tim Wilson UK, or 58 Degree if you're watching it on there, then feel free to drop some comments in the box below. I do always read and reply to every comment that's popped into the comments box. If you've yet to subscribe to either channel, please feel free to do that. Subscribe button is in the bottom right hand corner. And if you'd like to turn the notifications on, that's the little bell just to the right hand side of the subscribe button. But until next time, guys, this has been the PGA Championship 2018 from Bellerive Country Club. All 4 rounds done and dusted. in the bag. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye bye now.